Low back pain or neck pain that is worse in the morning than it is in the evening is one of the most common presentations for disc herniation, and its reason why is the same reason that you are taller in the morning than you are in the evening. Find out why in this video. The amount of pressure that goes through your spine very much depends on the position that your spine is in. So the least pressurized position for your spine is going to be lying flat on your back, because there's going to be no force that's going to be going through it. The next best position will be standing up and walking around, and the worst position for your spine, the one that puts the most amount of stress for your spine, is going to be sitting, particularly sitting in a forward flex slumped position. This is going to put the most amount of stress and pressure through the discs, particularly of your spine. Now, the reason why, if you're suffering with a disc issue, it tends to be worse in the morning is because all night you've been lying on your back, which puts the least amount of pressure through your spine. Why this is significant is because your discs are made of anywhere between 66 and 86% water. This will range depending on your age. You tend to have more water within the disc when you're younger, and this slowly decreases as you get older. So as you're lying down all night, more and more water is going to go into the disc of your spine, because this is the position that puts the least amount of pressure through these discs. When we have low pressure, this allows more water to flood that disc, and therefore we get more pressure as you stand up in the morning because we have more water content. This is why you can have more pain, because there's more pressure in the back the first time you stand up, and particularly if you sit first thing in the morning, this can put more pressure on the nerves and the tissues around the spine, and particularly put pressure on a disc. And if that disc is inflamed or torn or damaged in any way, that's going to increase your pain in that area, or down the legs if it's affecting the nerve. So my advice would be, if you're suffering with a disc herniation, is to sit at least for the first hour of the day. 90% of the water that is going to leave your disc in the morning will be lost in that first hour, and so this is the most important time to be standing, because standing is going to put less pressure through the disc than sitting. This would be the most ideal position in the morning, and even better if you can walk around. As you walk, you start to pump the fluid in and around the disc, which can help the healing process, as the center of that disc doesn't have any blood supply. So when it's static, it's not going to get the nutrients it needs. So walking, staying on your feet, particularly in the morning, because of the increased pressure in the disc, is going to be the best thing to recover from a disc herniation. I hope you found this useful. Please do put in the comments any questions that you have in regard to this, and I'll see you on the next video.